Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is not going to be a daily vlog or a travel vlog. Today I'm going to talk about my life and what I've been through in the past couple of years. So many of you know we are friends in Facebook and Instagram, and some of you even follow me on YouTube. So you have always seen me putting this smile on. Everybody calls me a social butterfly, but for that smile I had to go through a lot of tears. My journey was not easy. I defeated death because I don't know, I'm getting emotional talking about this, but my doctor said that I should give this as an awareness because when I was going through that stage in my life, in my late 20s, I was bedridden. I was also looking for this kind of videos and inspiration that would inspire me to do those surgeries, because without that, my life was hell. I would not have been alive today if I didn't do those surgeries. So I'm glad I did those surgeries. And what did actually happen to me? So I had arthritis in India, but in India it was not that very serious. But when I came to the United States, it got aggravated, and later it settled on my hips. And when I saw the doctor, I was completely bedridden. I was using a cane, and my doctor told me that my hips are bone on bone. So what happens if your hips are bone on bone? You cannot have any movement. So I cannot move my leg because it's stuck in here. The bones are fused. So that's when my doctor, my general physician, my rheumatologist, and also the ortho surgeon I saw, Dr. William Hefley from Arkansas Surgical Hospital, they told me that hips replacement surgery is the only thing that I could do to save myself. Otherwise, it's going to be just the end of the world for me, because I don't know where I would be now. So I trusted my doctor and I went to the surgeries. So I had 2 hip replacement surgeries. Both my hips are artificial. Both my hips are titanium, and I am proud to say that I am bionic, and that's what they call us. Like, we are the hip replacement warriors, because if you know, replacement surgeries are not very easy. The recovery is tough. The surgery is very difficult. They put 4 screws inside me, because like they have to stuck the socket in here. They had to drill me in my inside my bone marrow. I don't know exactly the term, but that's what they did, and the recovery was very tough. I had to stay at the hospital, and of course I'm so grateful for my husband. Like, I would not imagine my life with anyone else than Arpan. He has been my constant support. If he was not here with me, I don't know what I would do. So I'm thankful to God that I married him and he chose me. So, and of course my family, my mom and dad, my brother, and my mother-in-law. Of course she would know. She was a great support, but she is not here to see this, because she was always telling me that you should go and talk about this to everybody. But I was not confident because I didn't really know like how my surgery is going to be. So right now I'm happy. I'm going to share some pictures. That's me and Arpan. I'm walking in the hospital, and many other videos followed by. So if you know someone who is going through the same pain, just go see a doctor. Don't suffer this pain. You don't deserve this pain. You have a life ahead, and choose a good doctor, because it also depends on the surgeon, how he performs the surgery. If the surgery is not well done, my dear, you are not going to recover. So that's a very important thing. And of course, like, many of you wondered like why I was doing all this shooting and all. So I had this severe kind of arthritis at this age in my late 20s, and my doctors were even shocked. So they were considering me as an experiment, because they were like, am I going to recover that fast? Because other than that, I do not have any other underlying illness. So what happened next is my recovery was super fast. Of course, the 1.5 months of restrictions, I had to follow everything. But after that, I went to India. First of all, Sorry, the first one was the solo one, and the second one I went there in a rush, but nobody in India could guess that I had these surgeries, total hip replacement surgeries. But I'm glad I did that, and my life is more than perfect right now. I am living a pain-free life, which was extremely painful even last year today. So I'm grateful to God, my husband, Dr. Hefley, and my family who stood by me. And if you know anybody who is going through this thing, please go see a doctor. You don't deserve this pain. Just get rid of it. And all the best.
I gotta keep it still for just a second. Alrighty. I think our wheels are just turned back there. Is that what's going on?
Try that. It's
Gotcha.
on steer, but
Okay.
I think it just kind of knocked it loose.
Yes. Good.
Good.
Alrighty. Here we go. I will
You
talk to you
gonna
soon,
do
okay?
Yeah.
so good. You're gonna wake up and have a new hip.
Okay. Alright.
Try, I'm gonna be picky here. Go, take another step, but don't lift your hip. Does that make sense? Like just bend your knee.
Okay.
There you go.
You can look to the camera. Okay.
No,
You don't want?
no, I don't want to.
She's focused.
I'm focused. I'm learning to walk for the first time. Okay.
Do you want to try the chair?
So as this is a major surgery, they put you into ventilation and also give you epidural so that you don't feel anything. So since I was in ventilation, there is a high chance that I catch pneumonia. So for that, they gave me this speedometer and they asked me to use it 2-3 times every hour so that the water doesn't get stuck in my lungs. So that's what I'm doing right now. At the night, my pain was unbearable. I could not even touch my leg. It was so painful. So I called them and they came to check on my epidural as it was working or not.
There you go. Relax. It's okay. It's kind of, it looks like it's damp. The dressing is damp, so I just want to make sure. So I'm going to go get somebody to come help me pull you over a little bit more so I can really look at it, okay? Yeah. So let me, and it may just be from where they placed it, but I need to roll you over a little bit more to look at it. So I'm going to have somebody help me so we don't hurt, you don't hurt while we're rolling it over. Okay? I'll be right back.
Doing good. Doing okay?
Yeah.
Good.
How do you feel? Like, how am I doing?
That looks good.
Good.
Just stay close to that walker. Nice steps. Good.
I'm making tiny steps.
No, you're making good steps, but I just want you to stay close to that walker. Do you feel like you're putting a lot of weight through your arms?
This one.
Okay.
Or should I not?
No, you can.
I can.
But you know, your weight bearing is tolerated, so you can put as much weight as you feel comfortable in that leg.
Okay.
That might save your arms a little bit too. You don't have to bear down with the arms quite as much.
Got that.
Good.
Is PT very tiring?
As far as like just treat people every day, you mean?
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, it can be sometimes, but just depends.
Okay. Let me
Do you have to worry to move around?
Alright, so I just started on 85 at first.
Okay.
It's 99.
And after all those struggle for the last 3 days, finally, my pain was under control. It was there, but it was under control. They took out my epidural and I was in pain medications right now. And they also gave me plenty of medicines, which I don't remember. I just took them as they said, and right now Arpun, I asked him to make a video of my room because the room was so good. He also had a bed next to me, and I was glad that he could stay with me the whole night, otherwise it was scary. So here I am watching something on the TV, and that's it. I don't know what to say. I can't say that you guys liked it or not, this video, but this is something I wanted to talk about for a long time, but I could not gather the courage. But today here I am opening my story to all you guys. So I'm going to say this again, like if you are suffering from this pain, or anybody you know is suffering from this pain, please do not suffer. You don't deserve this pain. Life is beautiful. Please enjoy it.
I wish my apartment had stairs like this one.
Yeah, no.
So coming down is easy than climbing.
It is.
Whew.
Let's sit and rest.
Yeah.
Next 1.5 months were very tough. The recovery is so difficult, but I'm so grateful to God that I have Arpun, and he's the best. Thank you, Arpun. Without you, this would not have been possible. Thank you so much. Love you forever.
rangi saari